Mike, what's up, dude?
How you doing, Rich?
I'm doing okay, except for delivery trucks keep coming in to our camera.
We keep getting.
Why are you so busy, man? It's late August. What's going on?
It's not over yet. It seems like the season's a lot better these days like this. You know, it definitely is a little bit extended. It doesn't die off as much. There's been some ups and downs, but there's still some people around.
I think more people coming in August, October time frame in the the heavy rain season. I think more come now because we have a lot more people visiting who aren't surfers.
It's cheaper this time of year too, right? For the houses and for the rentals and all that sort of stuff. I think even rental cars are cheaper, you know, and that's a great segue to what we're doing.
Yeah, food prices around here are generally pretty high, and you and I talked at length about this in your podcast. Mm-hmm. But what are you doing here these days right now as far as food pricing goes?
Yeah, so I try to keep my ear to the table. Or, you know, not to the ground, but to the table and hear what the clients are saying. And not just here, but, you know, Nosara in general is getting expensive. So I've decided to reduce our prices, you know, and it's our 10th anniversary this coming year. So we're trying to, like, do a little throwback to some 2010 pricing, if can be a throwback.
Heck yeah, man.
You know?
Shout out to that.
Shout out to 2010. And yeah, we've taken a couple dollars off of all of our breakfast and lunch items, trying to make some internal changes. A few different things we can do internally to help put off the cost and give the client a cheaper product, but the same product, just at a better value.
I get you. So you also can get the locals, people who live here, to come in a little more if you adjust your pricing downward.
For sure. And we've also just launched our program that we've kind of always had, but we're relaunching it. 15% off for all Costa Ricans across the country. When you come to Nosara, swing by Beach Dog, 15% off all our regular pricing, and
nice.
10% off for all the expats and locals that are gringos that are working here or living here. Del Mar Academy parents and their kids. 10% off across the board, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for everybody.
Right on. Are people stoked?
I think so, yeah. We've had, you know, we're trying to, the other thing is that we're trying to kind of push people into breakfast a little bit too more, be able to come out for breakfast. A lot of people eat breakfast at home, but it is nice to go out, and we don't want to stop that. So offering, you know, $6 breakfasts, basically $6-7 breakfast, and $5 kids breakfast is what we're doing now. So I think that's a good price point for people.
I got you. What's your most popular breakfast items?
I mean, the traditional stuff is still really popular, like the huevos rancheros and the gallo pintos. Mm-hmm. But we do a surfer bowl, which is like brown rice and chickpeas and peppers and onions with tomatoes and plantains and egg, with like a coconut broth. And that's a real popular one. It's a big hearty meal. Some of the healthy scrambles with all the vegetables and egg whites and stuff. So there's a lot of different ones that people like.
Do you still have the balance going on between kind of vegan and vegetarian food and normal stuff? Where you at on all that?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we're still vegan forward, I like to call it, which is trying to, you know, create more items that are vegetarian and vegan friendly, that have flavor and that are delicious, and that, you know, you wouldn't normally.
That don't taste like a shoe, as I so rudely said on our podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you went on that, by the way. I concede. Your Mini Mac burgers?
Big Mac burgers, yeah.
Dude, I actually like them.
Thanks, man.
I didn't think it would. Took me a time or two. Yeah, but I thought it was going to taste like just horrible. And I said that publicly to you and to a lot of people, and I concede the point. There is something that tastes pretty good.
You're changing. You're getting older. Your taste buds are changing. You're becoming a little bit more mature in the palate these days. So I think that might have something to do with it.
No, man, my hard-headedness and you just being a pretty darn good cook, chef, whatever your title is.
Thanks, man. So yeah, we're still offering our fresh, sustainable, local caught fish. We still have the organic chicken and chicken wings that we get from our local farmer, all organic, and then our eggs as well, local, organic. So we're selling all that. No red meat, no pork.
Got it. What else is going on? So you've got pricing discounts. You've got
the pricing. We've just done the breakfast and lunch this week. Today, after this, I'm working on the night menu, and that'll be released tonight. And yeah, come out tomorrow night for live music, UFC fights, and discounted food.
That's awesome what you're doing. So tell us the nights, your general schedule.
Tuesday night's open mic. It's a big night, a lot of fun. Make a reservation. Thursday is like a groove beats night with Paul DaCosta on his guitar and like DJing, super funky. And then Saturdays we usually have Palo Santo, which is a local band. And they're doing sort of like a a jam thing right now because a couple of guys are away. So we got lots of music, and that'll go all the way through September. And maybe into October, depending on what the crowds are like.
And are you going to reignite the UFC Fight Night stuff?
When it's a good card, yeah. Like the card this week, we're going to put up there. And sometimes I just want to watch it alone upstairs, you know. I don't want
to yell at the camera by yourself exactly. Or to yell at the TV?
Exactly. No, so yeah, we're gonna do those. We're going to keep the music going. And we might do a pizza night from our Spirit Lounge. We have a Spirit Lounge.
So listen on the Spirit Lounge, and what's the plans for that?
Yeah, so closed right now, open through the high seasons. Vegan appies and tapas and pizzas, and we're thinking about doing like a Wednesday night pizza night sort of pop-up from the Spirit Lounge here in the restaurant, so that could be coming too. So a lot of fun stuff. We're going to try and keep things fun and happening so people have reasons to come out and get out of the house when it's raining all the time, you know.
As far as food pricing and whatnot, back when we talked on the podcast, you had mentioned your farm and that might be coming to fruition, and it sounds like it is. But as far as food pricing, why does you having a farm, tell us just real quick how that's going to correlate and what are you going to do there?
It's kind of like an orchard at this point with avocados and mangoes and all the citrus and lime and lots of fruits, yucca potatoes, some herbs and stuff. But we're gonna get some greenhouses going very, very soon, and hope to have all of our lettuce and kale and spinach and tomatoes and cucumbers and basil,
so
cilantro,
a couple less
all that sort
delivery
of stuff.
trucks.
Yeah, a lot less delivery trucks, and that's going to help us with our costs. And then that we can pass that to our customers.
Well, I know you're so passionate about creating a good product. That's got to make you feel good that you're going to be able to do that too, I imagine.
It does, and I'm stoked to get my hands in the dirt and be part of the creation of the food that then becomes the creation on the plates, you know. And that's part of what we're doing with this farm and with this forge and dine experience that we're going to create out there is people will be able to come out and sort of get their hands back in the dirt and try to understand where their food comes from again, and then have these beautiful meals prepared by our chefs on this amazing land and this amazing structure with a whole bunch of fun things to do. So it's going to be a fun project.
We'll check in with you more on that too as it gets closer.
Yeah, for sure.
So Spirit Lounge and the farm, those are still moving. And when we get into the high season,
we'll talk more.
Give some more updates. Is there anything that you'd like to get out there while you have this platform? Anything else at all in any way?
Just that we're trying to do our best, you know, and we're always listening. And we're always taking advice when it's given in a nice, direct way from people. You know, we want to do our best to make sure that people are happy and keep coming back and have a chance to come out and eat and enjoy what we have to offer here at the Beach Dog. So, we're just going with the flow and listening to people and doing our best to give back as well. Like I said, I've been here for 10 years now with this restaurant this year, and I've been blessed, you know. With the success of it, so I definitely feel like it's time for me to give back a little bit and make some internal changes that will allow us to give a better price with the same amazing product to our customers.
Right on, man. So what are you doing for fun these days?
I'm hanging out with my beautiful fiance, Lori.
Shout out to Lori.
We do a lot of fun things. Surfing again, getting back, finding my love for the surf. She actually brought my love of surfing back because she wanted to learn, and with her ignited passion, I found my love again for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
So that's cool.
Must be a good woman.
Yeah, she's good. That, and I'm doing some floating. I got a float tank. So just trying to stay healthy and meditating and maybe getting back into a little boxing and Muay Thai. We'll see what happens. Just staying busy with all the projects right now, really, to be honest with you, though. Work is taking up most of my time, but soon enough.
Man, is running a restaurant down here getting any easier, or is it getting harder, or is it the same?
You'd think it would get easier, you know. A lot of the same issues still are there. Some are not issues anymore, but then there's new ones, you know. So everything takes a long time. Processes take a long time. It's I'm not complaining, but you asked the question, so it's not getting any easier. But I think I'm having more fun somehow.
I got you. So you've learned how to take a punch.
Yeah, that's it. You got it. Learning how to roll with the punches, you know.
I wouldn't know anything about that. Dude, thank you for everything. Thank you for 10 years. Congratulations on 10 years.
Thanks, man.
And thank you for reducing prices for all of us around here and being so thoughtful and considerate.
Thanks. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
And again, we're just doing our best. Love you, brother.
You too.
Thanks.